Good day all, Prue here from SudsnSatin. I'm here today to make another batch of my oats and honey soap. This is a gentle soap. There's no added fragrances, no added colors. It contains oat milk and lots of it. So my base oils for this recipe is olive oil, coconut oil, palm oil, and castor oil. Then I super fat it with oat milk, cocoa butter, and shea butter, and honey, of course. So let's get soaping. I just made my lye, so it's at about 200 degrees, and my oils are also at 200 degrees. Let's go. Okay. And of course, I'm hot processing this. Let's get started. Okay, that was a couple of minutes of stick blending. And it's at a full trace. So we're gonna cover it up. See what it does in about 5 minutes. I'll bring you back. Okay, that's been exactly 5 minutes and it started rising. Get down. You can feel the bottom is still opaque. Once it goes down a little bit more, I'll start stick blending again. Don't like to stick blend right away because sometimes that just makes it more angry. Okay. Okay, that was another minute of stick blending. I can tell it's gonna need more. Probably gonna separate because it's real applesaucey right now. So I'm just gonna cover it for 5 minutes and then come back and stick blend it some more. Bring it back. Okay, it's been 4 minutes and we've got some slow movement. So I'm gonna stir it up again and stick blend it again. As you can see, it's still very loose and applesaucy. Still trying to get used to this new stick blender. Not even a minute of stick blending. Okay, we're gonna cover it up again. Hopefully this is the last time. bring you back. Okay, it's only been 2 minutes, but it's creeping up slowly. Still needs more stick blending though. I don't know if you can see, still oil floating around in there. Still applesaucey. So, you got enough stick blend some more. Let it get down first. I'll bring you back. Okay, that didn't take no time before it started coming back up. Almost done, not quite. I don't think it needs any more stick blending. No. But it could use another 5-10 minutes just sitting in the pot before I put the super fat in. Yeah, just about done. Just let it rest for a little while. When I come back, I'll put the super fats in. Oh Lord, I left the room for 1 freaking minute. This is why you're not supposed to do as I say and not as I do. You're not supposed to leave this stuff alone. This could have been much worse. Thank goodness it did not creep all the way out of the pot since it was basically already done. But could have been a lot worse. I figured it wasn't coming up no more because it was basically done. See that, folks? Always watch your pot when you're doing this high temperature hot process, whatever you call it, countertop soap. Always keep an eye on your pot. I mean, I left the room for 1 minute. It's gelled, as you can see, it's ready. I'm gonna leave it uncovered for as long as I can without it getting crusty. I saw somebody in another video, they said what they do is they spray the top of it with a little bit of water every now and then to keep it from getting crusty. I don't think I'm going to bother with that, but I am going to let it sit for a couple of minutes before I put in the super fat. Okay, bring it back. Okay, well, that's only been 5 minutes, and this is still at 200 degrees, but it's starting to get crusty, so I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and put the super fats in. I was trying to wait because when I first started making this soap, I would cook the honey in with the oils. I put the honey in right away. And when I did it that way, the soap came out so dark. I don't really mind dark soap, but for this oats and honeys, I prefer it to be beige. I don't know, look more like oats. This was coming out like almost black when I cooked the honey. So I stopped doing that and I just put the honey in with the super fats, and it made a big difference. Like I said, now the soap is just beige. But I'm wondering if that has anything to do with the temperature, because this is still 200 degrees, but it's getting crusty and I cannot wait anymore. So, well, if it comes out dark, here we go. I'm gonna put a little bit at a time. Again, this is oat milk, cocoa butter, shea butter, sodium lactate, and that's it. Oh, and honey, of course. And that oat milk was really thick this time. Next time I think I'll make it a little thinner. I make it myself with just oats and water. At least it's loosening it up a bit. I didn't want the crusty sides to get in there, but sometimes it does. Nothing I can do about it. Still good soap, it just looks different when those crusty pieces on the side get in there that are already white like that. When they get in the soap, they stay that color, and it looks, just has a rustic look to it, that's all. My arm is about to bust. I swear I should have Popeye forearms from making hot process soap. Good grief. Okay, we got the last bit in here. And then we're gonna mold it. Get every last drop out of there, you know me. Ooh, splashing. Whew. Okay, let's get this baby in the mold and then top it off with some more oats. So heavy. Is that too much? Yep. Let's put a little bit back. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now let me get some oats. Prepared. I just use regular Quaker oats. And they will fall right off if I don't kind of smash them in there, so I have to get something to do that with now. So that at least some of them stick. It's just for aesthetics anyway. Okay, I can do this all day. I gotta have to stop myself. Okay. See, if I hadn't have done that when I banged it down, they would have all popped right up. Okay, you guys, there you have it. Another loaf of my oats and honey soap. Catch me on the cut. Okay, guys, it's 2 days later, and I'm back to cut my oats and honey. I was worried about it getting dark. It totally stayed light. This is very heavy. Should have took it out of this thing before I started filming. Smells good. I mean, it's just a natural smell, but it smells good to me. Gonna split the logs off now. See a little bit of those oats in there. This for samples. Okay, now I'm just gonna cut a couple of bars because, as you know, there's no design. So it really doesn't make any sense to try and show you everything. Okay, got my knife now. Had to go find it. Not prepared. One more. Break hard. Okay guys, that's it. Another loaf of my oats and honey all natural soap. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.